Question 1. What should you do when approaching a railroad crossing with flashing lights? A. Continue at your current speed. B. Stop, look for trains, and proceed when safe. C. Turn around and find another route. Answer. B. Stop, look for trains, and proceed when safe. When approaching a railroad crossing with flashing lights, it's crucial to stop and look for oncoming trains. Only proceed when you are certain it is safe to do so. Question 2. When driving on a two-lane road and the vehicle ahead of you is driving slowly, where should you pass? A. On the right side on the shoulder. B. On the left side when it's safe and legal. C. Do not pass and stay behind the vehicle. Answer. B. On the left side when it's safe and legal. Passing on a two-lane road should be done on the left side when it is safe and legal to do so, ensuring there's ample visibility and space. Question 3. How should you respond when driving on a winding road with multiple curves? A. Increase your speed to clear the area quickly. B. Maintain your speed and use your horn on curves. C. Slow down and use caution, especially on curves. Answer. C. Slow down and use caution, especially on curves. Winding roads require reduced speed and heightened caution to safely navigate the turns. Question 4. What is the correct action when facing a do not enter sign? A. Slow down and proceed with caution. B. Stop and then proceed when safe. C. Do not enter the roadway or area marked by the sign. Answer. C. Do not enter the roadway or area marked by the sign. A do not enter sign means the road or area is off limits to entering traffic, typically indicating wrong direction or restricted access. Question 5. What does a divided road ahead sign indicate, and how should you prepare? A. The road will end, prepare to stop. B. Traffic will merge from the right, prepare to merge. C. The road ahead splits into a divided highway. Stay alert and adjust as necessary. Answer. C. The road ahead splits into a divided highway. Stay alert and adjust as necessary. This sign indicates that the road will soon split into a divided highway, requiring drivers to stay alert and adjust their lane position if necessary. Question 6. How can you identify an exit ramp on a highway if you plan to leave the highway? A. Look for a green sign with an arrow pointing upwards. B. Look for signs indicating exit numbers and destinations. C. Follow other vehicles that seem to be exiting. Answer. B. Look for signs indicating exit numbers and destinations. Exit ramps on highways are marked with signs showing exit numbers and the names of exit destinations. Question 7. What precautions should you take when approaching a narrow bridge? A. Increase speed to minimize time on the bridge. B. Honk to alert oncoming traffic. C. Slow down and watch for oncoming traffic, giving way if necessary. Answer. C. Slow down and watch for oncoming traffic, giving way if necessary. When approaching a narrow bridge, it's important to reduce speed and be prepared to give way to oncoming traffic if the bridge cannot accommodate both directions simultaneously. Question 8. How should you adjust your driving when encountering merging traffic on a freeway? A. Maintain your speed and lane position. B. Speed up to pass merging traffic quickly. C. Adjust your speed or lane position to help traffic merge safely. Answer. C. Adjust your speed or lane position to help traffic merge safely. It's courteous and safer to adjust your speed or change lanes if possible to facilitate smoother merging for incoming traffic. Question 9. Under what circumstances must you yield to other drivers or pedestrians? A. Only when traffic signals require it. B. When they are on a main road and you are entering from a driveway. C. At all times, regardless of road conditions. Answer. B. when they are on a main road and you are entering from a driveway. You must yield to pedestrians and other drivers already on the main road or when traffic signals and signs require it. Question 10. What types of turns are prohibited when encountering a no-turn sign? A. Left turns only. B. All types of turns. C. Right turns only. Answer B. All types of turns. A no-turn sign prohibits all types of turns at the location where the sign is posted. Question 11. When is it appropriate to use your vehicle's horn in urban areas? A. To signal to friends on the sidewalk. B. To express frustration at slow traffic. C. To alert others to potential danger. Answer C. To alert others to potential danger. The horn should be used sparingly and only to alert others to potential danger. Question 12. What are the consequences of failing to stop for a school bus with its red lights flashing and stop arm extended? A. A warning for the first offense. B. A fine and possible points on your driving record. C. No specific consequences. Answer B. A fine and possible points on your driving record. Failing to stop for a school bus with its red lights flashing and stop arm extended can result in fines and points on your driving record, reflecting the seriousness of this safety violation. Question 13. How does California's move over law apply when you approach a stationary emergency vehicle with flashing lights? A. Move over to another lane if safe to do so, or slow down. B. Increase speed to pass the emergency vehicle quickly. C. Ignore the law if the road is too busy. Answer A. Move over to another lane if safe to do so, or slow down. California's move over law requires drivers to move over a lane if it's safe or to slow down when passing stationary emergency vehicles with flashing lights. Question 14. In what situations is it necessary to use your headlights during the day? A. In heavy traffic to increase visibility. B. During any daytime driving. C. When visibility is reduced, such as in fog or heavy rain. Answer C. When visibility is reduced, such as in fog or heavy rain. Using headlights during the day is necessary when visibility is reduced to ensure other drivers can see your vehicle. Question 15. What steps should you take if your vehicle begins to skid on a wet road? A. Brake hard and steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Steer in the direction of the skid and avoid braking suddenly. C. Accelerate to regain traction. Answer B. Steer in the direction of the skid and avoid braking suddenly. Steering in the direction of the skid helps regain control, while sudden braking can worsen the skid. Question 16. Describe the proper procedure for making a left turn at an intersection. A. Signal, move to the left lane, and turn when oncoming traffic has cleared. B. Wait for a green light, then turn immediately without checking for oncoming traffic. C. Signal and turn sharply into the opposite lane to save time. Answer A. Signal, move to the left lane, and turn when oncoming traffic has cleared. This ensures that you're making a safe and legal left turn by signaling your intentions and yielding to oncoming traffic. Question 17. What is the significance of a solid yellow line on your side of the center lane, and how does it affect passing? A. It indicates that passing is encouraged whenever possible. B. It signifies that passing is prohibited due to potential dangers. C. It means that passing is allowed only at night. Answer B. It signifies that passing is prohibited due to potential dangers. A solid yellow line on your side of the road means that you should not pass other vehicles because it's unsafe to do so, possibly due to limited visibility or other hazards. Question 18. How should you react if a pedestrian unexpectedly steps onto the road in front of your vehicle? A. Continue driving at the same speed, Pedestrians must yield to vehicles. B. Honk to warn the pedestrian and proceed with caution. C. Slow down or stop if necessary to avoid hitting the pedestrian. Answer: C. Slow down or stop if necessary to avoid hitting the pedestrian. Pedestrians have the right of way, and drivers are responsible for avoiding accidents by slowing down or stopping if a pedestrian is in danger. Question 19. What is the correct following distance when driving behind another vehicle under normal weather conditions? A. A minimum of 2 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you. B. Close enough to see the details of the vehicle's rear license plate. C. At least 10 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you. Answer: A. A minimum of 2 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you. This distance allows sufficient time to react and stop if necessary, but it's advisable to increase this distance in poor weather conditions. Question 20. When parallel parking, how close to the curb should your vehicle be? A. Within 18 inches of the curb. B. At least 3 feet away from the curb. C. Any distance as long as you are not blocking traffic. Answer: A. Within 18 inches of the curb. This ensures that your vehicle is parked safely out of the flow of traffic and complies with most local regulations regarding parallel parking. Question 21. What actions should a driver take when approaching a vehicle stopped at a crosswalk? A. Accelerate to pass before the pedestrians cross. B. Stop and wait for the pedestrians to cross completely. C. Honk to encourage the vehicle to continue moving. Answer: B. Stop and wait for the pedestrians to cross completely. It's important to ensure the safety of pedestrians by allowing them to cross the road completely before proceeding. Question 22. How should you behave if an emergency vehicle is approaching while you are in an intersection? A. Continue through the intersection, then pull over. B. Stop in the intersection until the emergency vehicle passes. C. Speed up to clear the intersection quickly. Answer: A. Continue through the intersection, then pull over. Safely clearing the intersection before pulling over allows emergency vehicles to pass without obstruction. Question 23. What is the recommended action when your vehicle's gas pedal sticks while driving? A. Pump the brakes and try to move the pedal with your foot. B. Turn off the engine immediately. C. Shift to neutral and apply the brakes to slow down and stop. Answer: C. Shift to neutral and apply the brakes to slow down and stop. This action helps regain control while avoiding the potential for speeding up uncontrollably. Question 24. Describe the importance of wearing seat belts for both the driver and passengers. A. Seat belts are only necessary for long trips. B. Seat belts significantly increase the chances of survival and reduce injuries and accidents. C. Seat belts are optional for adults in the back seat. Answer: B. Seat belts significantly increase the chances of survival and reduce injuries and accidents. They are crucial safety features that protect occupants by distributing forces from collisions more evenly across the body. Question 25. What is the correct way to use anti-lock brakes in an emergency situation? A. Pump the brakes to prevent them from locking. B. Apply steady pressure without pumping the brakes. C. Brake lightly to avoid engaging the ABS. Answer: B. Apply steady pressure without pumping the brakes. Anti-lock braking systems, ABS, are designed to prevent wheel lock and maintain steering control during hard braking, so pumping the brakes is unnecessary. Question 26. How should you proceed when you see a slower traffic use turnout sign while driving on a mountain road? A. Maintain your speed and stay in your lane. B. Use turnouts to allow faster vehicles to pass. C. Speed up to match the speed of faster traffic. Answer: B. Use turnouts to allow faster vehicles to pass. This helps maintain traffic flow and prevents congestion on narrow or winding mountain roads. Question 27. What does a yield sign indicate, and how should drivers respond to it? A. It signals drivers to stop completely and wait for a signal to proceed. B. Drivers should slow down and yield the right-of-way to pedestrians and traffic on the main road. C. Yield signs are only suggestions and can be ignored if the road seems clear. Answer. B. Drivers should slow down and yield the right-of-way to pedestrians and traffic on the main road. A yield sign requires drivers to let others go first if they are present. Question 28. How do you ensure safety when changing lanes on a multi-lane highway? A. Change lanes quickly to minimize time spent in the adjacent lane. B. Signal your intention, check mirrors, and look over your shoulder for blind spots before changing lanes. C. Honk to alert other drivers that you are about to change lanes. Answer. B. Signal your intention, check mirrors, and look over your shoulder for blind spots before changing lanes. This ensures that the lane change is safe and communicated to other drivers. Question 29. What should you do if you encounter fog while driving on a highway? A. Use high beams for better visibility. B. Turn on your fog lights or low beams and reduce your speed. C. Continue at the same speed and rely on the vehicle in front of you for guidance. Answer. B. Turn on your fog lights or low beams and reduce your speed. Low beams and fog lights are designed to improve visibility in fog, whereas high beams can reflect off the fog and reduce visibility. Question 30. Describe the procedure for safely leaving a freeway. A. Signal early, then abruptly slow down to match the speed of the exit ramp. B. Wait until the last minute to signal, then merge onto the exit ramp. C. Signal, check mirrors, and gradually adjust your speed to safely merge onto the exit ramp. Answer. C. Signal, check mirrors, and gradually adjust your speed to safely merge onto the exit ramp. This allows for a smooth transition from freeway speeds to the slower speeds of the exit ramp. Question 31. What measures should be taken when driving near a school zone? A. Increase speed to clear the area quickly before children approach. B. Maintain normal speed unless children are visibly present. C. Slow down and obey all traffic laws and speed limits. Answer. C. Slow down and obey all traffic laws and speed limits. School zones require extra caution due to the presence of children and potentially unpredictable movements. Question 32. How does one respond to a flashing red traffic signal? A. Treat it as a stop sign. Stop completely, then proceed when safe. B. Slow down and proceed with caution without stopping. C. Accelerate to quickly clear the intersection. Answer. A. Treat it as a stop sign. Stop completely, then proceed when safe. A flashing red light is treated like a stop sign, requiring a full stop and yielding to traffic and pedestrians. Question 33. In what situation is it permitted to pass another vehicle on the right? A. When driving in a designated passing lane or when the vehicle in front is turning left. B. On a single-lane road with clear visibility. C. Whenever the vehicle in front of you is moving below the speed limit. Answer. A. When driving in a designated passing lane or when the vehicle in front is turning left. Passing on the right is generally allowed in multi-lane roads or if the vehicle you're passing is making a left turn. Question 34. What is the appropriate response to encountering a merging traffic sign on the highway? A. Maintain your lane and ignore the merging traffic. B. Increase your speed to stay ahead of the merging traffic. C. Adjust your speed and position to safely allow traffic to merge. Answer. C. Adjust your speed and position to safely allow traffic to merge. Facilitating smooth merging helps maintain traffic flow and enhances safety for all drivers. Question 35. How should a driver react upon seeing a narrow bridge sign ahead? A. Speed up to minimize time on the bridge. B. Continue at the same speed, but be prepared to stop abruptly. C. Slow down and be prepared for potential oncoming traffic within a confined space. Answer. C. Slow down and be prepared for potential oncoming traffic within a confined space. Narrow bridges require extra caution due to limited space for maneuvering and the potential presence of oncoming traffic. Question 36. What does a divided road ahead sign indicate about upcoming road conditions? A. The road ahead will become narrower. B. Traffic will soon be divided by a median or barrier. C. A divided road ends and merges into a two-way traffic pattern. Answer. B. Traffic will soon be divided by a median or barrier. This sign warns drivers that the road ahead will split into separate lanes divided by a median or barrier, requiring attention to lane choices. Question 37. When are you required to stop for a school bus on a divided highway? A. Always, regardless of the direction of travel. B. Only if you are on the same side of the road as the bus. C. Never, because the divided highway provides a barrier. Answer. B. Only if you are on the same side of the road as the bus. On a divided highway, you are required to stop for a school bus with flashing lights if you are traveling in the same direction as the bus. Question 38. What should you do immediately after a minor traffic collision? A. Leave the scene and report the accident to the police within 24 hours. B. Move your vehicle out of traffic if possible, then exchange information with the other driver. C. Wait for police to arrive without moving your vehicle. Answer. B. Move your vehicle out of traffic if possible, then exchange information with the other driver. It's important to ensure safety by moving out of traffic and then properly reporting and documenting the incident. Question 39. How can you avoid being blinded by oncoming headlights at night? A. Stare directly at the oncoming headlights to adjust your eyes faster. B. Focus on the right side of your lane and use the road markings as a guide. C. Turn on your high beams to counteract the effect of the oncoming lights. Answer. B. Focus on the right side of your lane and use the road markings as a guide. This helps avoid being blinded by oncoming headlights and maintains your ability to see the road ahead. Question 40. What are the rules regarding the use of high beam headlights in populated areas? A. Use high beams at all times for better visibility. B. High beams should be avoided in populated areas to prevent blinding other drivers. C. High beams can be used if there are no oncoming vehicles. Answer. B. High beams should be avoided in populated areas to prevent blinding other drivers. It's important to use low beams in populated areas or when following or approaching another vehicle to ensure safety for all road users. Question 41. What should a driver do before entering a curve on a high-speed highway? A. Maintain current speed and adjust steering as necessary. B. Accelerate to pass the curve quickly. C. Slow down before entering the curve to maintain control. Answer. C. Slow down before entering the curve to maintain control. Reducing speed before entering a curve is crucial for maintaining control of the vehicle, especially on high-speed highways. Question 42. Describe the actions a driver should take when experiencing tire failure while driving. A. Brake hard immediately to stop the vehicle. B. Maintain a firm grip on the steering wheel, decelerate slowly, and pull over safely. C. Accelerate to balance the vehicle and then brake sharply. Answer. B. Maintain a firm grip on the steering wheel, decelerate slowly, and pull over safely. This is the safest way to maintain control and stop the vehicle after tire failure. Question 43. How does one handle a situation where the traffic lights at an intersection are not working? A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. B. The first vehicle to arrive has the right of way. C. Proceed with caution without stopping. Answer. A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. When traffic lights are out, drivers should treat the intersection as a four-way stop to safely determine the right of way. Question 44. What is the legal requirement when driving through a construction zone? A. Increase speed to clear the zone quickly. B. Obey posted speed limits and be prepared for sudden stops. C. Construction zones have no legal speed requirements. Answer. B. Obey posted speed limits and be prepared for sudden stops. Drivers must adhere to reduced speed limits and exercise caution in construction zones for the safety of workers and motorists. Question 45. What precautions should be taken when driving in areas where wildlife crossing is common? A. Drive at the maximum speed limit to reduce the time spent in the area. B. Use high beams at night and be vigilant during dawn and dusk. C. Ignore wildlife signs if no animals are visible. Answer. B. Use high beams at night and be vigilant during dawn and dusk. This increases visibility and the chance to see and react to animals on or near the roadway. Question 46. Explain how to properly navigate a roundabout or traffic circle. A. Enter at high speed to merge with the flow of traffic. B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout, signal, and enter when safe. C. Stop completely before entering the roundabout, regardless of traffic. Answer. B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout, signal, and enter when safe. This ensures smooth flow and safety within the roundabout. Question 47. How should a driver respond to an aggressive driver or a case of road rage encountered on the road? A. Respond with similar aggressive behavior to assert dominance. B. Ignore the aggressive behavior and avoid confrontation. C. Pull over and confront the aggressive driver to resolve the issue. Answer. B. Ignore the aggressive behavior and avoid confrontation. It's safest to avoid escalating the situation by staying calm and keeping distance from aggressive drivers. Question 48. What are the consequences of driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs? A. Mandatory attendance in a driver's education course. B. Severe penalties including fines, license suspension, and possible jail time. C. A warning for the first offense, followed by fines for subsequent offenses. Answer. B. Severe penalties including fines, license suspension, and possible jail time. Driving under the influence is a serious offense with significant legal consequences. Question 49. How should a driver adjust their driving in response to heavy rain or flooded roadways? A. Continue at normal speeds but use windshield wipers. B. Reduce speed, increase following distance, and avoid flooded roads. C. Use the vehicle's emergency lights and drive as usual. Answer. B. Reduce speed, increase following distance, and avoid flooded roads. These precautions help maintain control and avoid hydroplaning on wet surfaces. Question 50. What is the significance of a do not enter sign, and what action should you take upon seeing it? A. It marks an area where vehicles can enter under certain conditions. B. It indicates that you should not enter the roadway or area it is facing. C. You may enter if you do not see any oncoming traffic. Answer. B. It indicates that you should not enter the roadway or area it is facing. Do not enter signs are used to prevent drivers from entering one-way streets in the wrong direction or entering restricted areas. Question 51. When is it necessary to use your vehicle's horn in urban areas? A. To alert other drivers when you're about to change lanes. B. To signal pedestrians who are crossing the street slowly. C. To warn others of your presence when you cannot see them, such as at blind intersections. Answer: C. To warn others of your presence when you cannot see them, such as at blind intersections. The horn should be used sparingly and primarily for safety reasons to alert others to your presence. Question 52. How should you react if you accidentally drive past your intended exit on a highway? A. Make a U-turn immediately on the highway. B. Proceed to the next exit and find a way back. C. Stop and reverse on the shoulder to return to the exit. Answer: B. Proceed to the next exit and find a way back. It's safest to continue to the next exit rather than attempt dangerous maneuvers on the highway. Question 53. What steps should you take if you start to skid on a slippery road? A. Steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Steer in the direction you want to go and gently apply the brakes. C. Accelerate to regain traction. Answer: B. Steer in the direction you want to go and gently apply the brakes. Steering in the direction of the skid helps regain control of the vehicle. Question 54. Explain the purpose of the exit sign on highways and how to use exit lanes properly. A. The exit sign indicates areas where drivers can rest and refuel. B. It signals the approach to a junction where drivers can leave the highway. Exit lanes should be entered well in advance. C. It marks the speed change zones on the highway. Answer: B. It signals the approach to a junction where drivers can leave the highway. Exit lanes should be entered well in advance. Proper use of exit lanes involves planning and timely lane changes to safely exit the highway. Question 55. How should you respond when you see a pedestrian attempting to cross the street at a crosswalk? A. Increase speed to encourage the pedestrian to wait. B. Stop and give the right of way to the pedestrian. C. Honk to alert the pedestrian of your approach. Answer: B. Stop and give the right of way to the pedestrian. Pedestrians in crosswalks have the right of way, and drivers are required to stop and allow them to cross safely. Question 56. What does a winding road sign indicate about the upcoming road conditions? A. The road ahead is straight and clear. B. There are a series of turns or curves ahead on the road. C. The road will become narrower. Answer: B. There are a series of turns or curves ahead on the road. The winding road sign alerts drivers to adjust their speed and be prepared for changes in direction. Question 57. Describe the correct method for parallel parking on a busy street. A. Pull up alongside the vehicle in front of the space, then back into the space in a sharp angle. B. Stop in front of the parking space and reverse straight into it. C. Signal pull up parallel to the vehicle in front of the space, then reverse into the space. Answer: C. Signal pull up parallel to the vehicle in front of the space, then reverse into the space. This method allows for precise maneuvering into the parking space. Question 58. What is the procedure for making a legal U-turn on a residential street? A. Make the U-turn at any intersection, regardless of oncoming traffic. B. Check for signs prohibiting U-turns, signal, and proceed when safe. C. U-turns are not allowed on residential streets. Answer: B. Check for signs prohibiting U-turns, signal, and proceed when safe. Always ensure U-turns are legal and safe to perform at the location. Question 59. How should a driver behave when encountering a funeral procession on the road? A. Attempt to overtake the procession as quickly as possible. B. Cut through the procession to save time. C. Yield and do not interrupt or join the procession unless you are part of it. Answer: C. yield, and do not interrupt or join the procession unless you are part of it. It's respectful and often legally required to allow a funeral procession to pass uninterrupted. Question 60. What are the rules regarding child safety seats and restraints in California? A. Children under 8 years old must be secured in a car seat or a booster seat in the back seat. B. Children can use adult seat belts at any age as long as they fit properly. C. Car seats and booster seats are recommended but not required by law. Answer. A. Children under 8 years old must be secured in a car seat or booster seat in the back seat. California law requires children to be properly secured, emphasizing their safety on the road. Question 61. In what situations is it legal to use the shoulder of the road to pass another vehicle? A. Never. It's always illegal to use the shoulder to pass. B. Only when the vehicle in front of you is turning left and you have no other lane to use for passing. C. When traffic is heavy and moving slowly. Answer. A. Never. It's always illegal to use the shoulder to pass. Using the shoulder to pass can be dangerous and is against the law. Question 62. How does California law regulate the use of high beam headlights in the presence of other vehicles? A. High beams should be used at all times for maximum visibility. B. High beams must be dimmed within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle or when following a vehicle within 300 feet. C. High beams are only regulated outside of urban areas. Answer. B. High beams must be dimmed within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle or when following a vehicle within 300 feet. This law helps prevent blinding other drivers. Question 63. What is the minimum following distance you should maintain from the vehicle in front of you under normal driving conditions? A. At least 2 seconds. B. At least 10 seconds. C. 1 car length for every 10 miles per hour of speed. Answer. A. At least 2 seconds. This time allows for a safe stopping distance under normal conditions. Question 64. Describe the actions a driver should take when approaching a school zone during school hours. A. Increase speed to minimize time spent in the zone. B. Maintain the same speed as in other areas. C. Slow down and observe all posted speed limits and signs. Answer. C. Slow down and observe all posted speed limits and signs. School zones require extra caution due to the presence of children. Question 65. What are the consequences of refusing a blood alcohol content (BAC) test when suspected of DUI in California? A. No consequences, as it is your right to refuse. B. Immediate revocation of your driver's license. C. A fine and a warning for the first refusal. Answer. B. Immediate revocation of your driver's license. Refusing a BAC test when suspected of DUI can lead to automatic penalties, including license revocation. Question 66. How should a driver react upon hearing or seeing an ambulance approaching from behind with its siren and lights on? A. Speed up to clear the lane quicker. B. Continue driving normally until the ambulance passes. C. Pull over to the right and stop if safe to do so. Answer. C. Pull over to the right and stop if safe to do so. This action helps clear the way for emergency vehicles to pass quickly. Question 67. What is the proper way to use a roundabout or traffic circle, especially when needing to turn left? A. Enter the roundabout and turn left immediately. B. Signal left as you approach, enter the roundabout, and proceed around to your exit. C. Circle the roundabout multiple times before exiting. Answer. B. Signal left as you approach, enter the roundabout, and proceed around to your exit. This ensures you navigate the roundabout safely and exit at the correct point. Question 68. Under what circumstances is it required to stop before proceeding when you encounter a school bus on the road? A. Only if the school bus is on the same side of the road. B. Whenever the bus has its red lights flashing and stop arm extended, regardless of the road type. C. If the bus driver signals you to stop. Answer. B. Whenever the bus has its red lights flashing and stop arm extended, regardless of the road type. This rule helps protect the safety of children boarding or departing the bus. Question 69. How does California law address the issue of texting while driving? A. Texting is allowed with voice-operated systems. B. All texting is banned while driving, regardless of the device's mode of operation. C. Texting is permitted at stoplights or in traffic jams. Answer. B. All texting is banned while driving, regardless of the device's mode of operation. California law prohibits texting to reduce distractions and improve road safety. Question 70. What should a driver do upon approaching a narrow bridge sign on a two-lane road? A. Speed up to cross the bridge quickly. B. Ignore the sign if no vehicles are visible on the bridge. C. Slow down and be prepared to yield to oncoming traffic. Answer. C. Slow down and be prepared to yield to oncoming traffic. Narrow bridges require caution and sometimes yielding to ensure safe passage for all vehicles. Question 71. Describe how to safely share the road with motorcycles and the precautions to take when they are nearby. A. Motorcycles should be given the full width of a lane at all times. B. Share the lane with motorcycles to conserve space. C. Motorcycles do not have the same rights as other vehicles on the road. Answer. A. Motorcycles should be given the full width of a lane at all times. This respects their space and ensures their safety on the road. Question 72. What are the rules regarding parking on a hill with and without a curb? A. Always turn your wheels away from the curb. B. Turn your wheels away from the curb if there is one, and towards the side of the road if there isn't. C. Parking on hills is not allowed. Answer. B. Turn your wheels away from the curb if there is one, and towards the side of the road if there isn't. This prevents the car from rolling into traffic if the brakes fail. Question 73. How should a driver proceed when a traffic signal turns green, but the intersection is still blocked by traffic? A. Proceed into the intersection and wait. B. Stay out of the intersection until it is clear of traffic. C. Honk to encourage the traffic to move. Answer. B. Stay out of the intersection until it is clear of traffic. Entering a blocked intersection can cause gridlock and accidents. Question 74. What actions must you take when you see a yield sign while merging onto a highway? A. Immediately merge into traffic, as the yield sign is advisory only. B. Stop completely, then enter the highway when safe. C. Slow down or stop if necessary to let oncoming traffic pass before merging. Answer. C. Slow down or stop if necessary to let oncoming traffic pass before merging. Yielding ensures that you merge safely into traffic without causing disruptions. Question 75. How can a driver safely navigate a merging traffic situation on a freeway? A. Ignore merging vehicles and maintain speed. B. Increase speed to merge ahead of others. C. Adjust speed and lane position as necessary to allow for smooth merging. Answer. C. Adjust speed and lane position as necessary to allow for smooth merging. This facilitates safer merging for all vehicles involved. Question 76. What is the correct response to a slower traffic use turnouts sign on a two-lane highway? A. Continue driving at your current speed, regardless of traffic behind you. B. Use turnouts to allow faster vehicles to overtake. C. Speed up to avoid using turnouts. Answer B. Use turnouts to allow faster vehicles to overtake. This helps maintain the flow of traffic and minimizes risks associated with overtaking on two-lane roads. Question 77. Describe the legal obligations of a driver involved in a traffic collision with regards to exchanging information and reporting. A. Exchange information with the other driver and report the accident to the DMV if there are injuries or significant property damage. B. Leave the scene immediately to avoid confrontation. C. Wait for law enforcement to arrive without exchanging information. Answer A. Exchange information with the other driver and report the accident to the DMV if there are injuries or significant property damage. It's important for insurance and legal reasons. Question 78. How should a driver handle a situation where their intended exit on the freeway is missed? A. Stop and reverse on the freeway to reach the exit. B. Continue to the next exit and seek an alternative route back. C. Cross over the median to reach the exit. Answer B. Continue to the next exit and seek an alternative route back. This is the safest way to correct the mistake without causing danger to yourself or others. Question 79. What are the guidelines for making a U-turn in California, and where is it prohibited? A. U-turns are allowed anywhere as long as the vehicle can complete the turn. B. U-turns are prohibited in business districts, near a crest of a hill, or where visibility is limited. C. U-turns are only allowed at intersections with a green light. Answer B. U-turns are prohibited in business districts near a crest of a hill or where visibility is limited. These rules help ensure U-turns are made safely. Question 80. What precautions should be taken when driving in foggy conditions to ensure safety? A. Use high beam headlights to improve visibility. B. Drive at normal speeds and use the vehicle in front as a guide. C. Reduce speed, use low beam headlights, and increase following distance. Answer C. Reduce speed, use low beam headlights, and increase following distance. These measures help improve visibility and reaction time in fog. Question 81. When encountering a funeral procession, what is the appropriate action for a driver not part of the procession? A. Overtake the procession at the earliest opportunity. B. Follow closely behind the procession to ensure it stays together. C. Yield the right of way until the entire procession has passed. Answer C. Yield the right of way until the entire procession has passed. It's respectful and often legally required to allow a funeral procession to pass uninterrupted. Question 82. What is the correct response when a traffic signal turns yellow as you approach an intersection? A. Speed up to beat the red light. B. Stop if it is safe to do so, otherwise proceed with caution. C. Continue at the same speed as the light will soon be green. Answer B. Stop if it is safe to do so, otherwise proceed with caution. The yellow light is a warning to prepare to stop, not an invitation to accelerate. Question 83. How should a driver adjust their driving in foggy conditions? A. Use high beams for better visibility. B. Increase speed to reduce time spent in the fog. C. Use low beam headlights and reduce speed. Answer C. Use low beam headlights and reduce speed. High beams can reflect off the fog and further impair visibility, while slowing down increases safety. Question 84. What is the appropriate action when you are being tailgated? A. Tap your brakes sharply to warn the following driver. B. Increase your speed to create more distance between your vehicle and the one behind you. C. Slow down slightly and encourage the tailgater to pass when safe. Answer C. Slow down slightly and encourage the tailgater to pass when safe. This reduces the risk of a collision if you need to stop suddenly. Question 85. What steps should you take if your vehicle begins to skid on a slippery surface? A. Steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Steer in the direction you want to go and gently pump the brakes if you are not equipped with ABS. C. Apply the brakes hard and hold them. Answer. B. Steer in the direction you want to go and gently pump the brakes if you are not equipped with ABS. This helps regain control of the vehicle. Question 86. In what scenario is it acceptable to make a U-turn at a traffic signal? A. When there is a sign specifically permitting U-turns. B. Anytime, as long as the traffic light is green. C. Only when no vehicles are visible in any direction. Answer. A. When there is a sign specifically permitting U-turns. U-turns at signals are regulated and allowed only where signs indicate it's safe. Question 87. What should a driver do before changing lanes on a multi-lane road? A. Signal your intention to change lanes for at least 5 seconds. B. Honk to alert drivers in the lane you are entering. C. Change lanes quickly to minimize disruption to traffic flow. Answer. A. Signal your intention to change lanes for at least 5 seconds. This gives other drivers time to adjust to your intended action. Question 88. How should you react to an emergency vehicle parked on the side of the road with its lights flashing? A. Move over a lane if safe and slow down. B. Maintain your speed and lane position. C. Accelerate to pass the emergency vehicle quickly. Answer. A. Move over a lane if safe and slow down. This is known as the move over law and is designed to provide a safe space for emergency responders. Question 89. What is the legal requirement when approaching a stop sign? A. Slow down and proceed if the way is clear. B. Come to a complete stop at the stop line or before entering the crosswalk. C. Stop only if other vehicles are present. Answer. B. Come to a complete stop at the stop line or before entering the crosswalk. A full stop is required at stop signs, regardless of traffic conditions. Question 90. Under what conditions is it permissible for a driver to use a cell phone without a hands-free device while driving? A. When making a call to emergency services. B. At a red light or stop sign. C. When driving in a rural area with little traffic. Answer. A. When making a call to emergency services. This is generally the only exception to the hands-free law for drivers. Question 91. What are the consequences of driving without insurance in California? A. A warning for the first offense. B. Vehicle impoundment and a possible fine. C. Mandatory community service hours. Answer. B. Vehicle impoundment and a possible fine. Driving without insurance carries significant penalties to enforce the importance of financial responsibility. Question 92. How does one properly secure a load on a vehicle to prevent items from falling onto the roadway? A. By covering the load with a tarp only. B. Using ropes, nets, or straps to ensure the load is tightly fastened. C. Placing heavier items on top to weigh down lighter items. Answer. B. Using ropes, nets, or straps to ensure the load is tightly fastened. Properly securing a load is essential for road safety and is legally required. Question 93. What is the significance of a bicycle lane on the road? A. It is a lane where bicycles and cars can share the space equally. B. It is designated exclusively for bicycle traffic and cars must yield to bicycles in this lane. C. It is only for bicycles during certain hours of the day. Answer. B. It is designated exclusively for bicycle traffic and cars must yield to bicycles in this lane. Bicycle lanes are intended to provide a safe space for cyclists. Question 94. How should a driver respond to a traffic control officer's signals at an intersection? A. Follow the traffic signals over the officer's signals. B. Ignore the officer's signals if they contradict the driver's understanding of the rules. C. Follow the traffic control officer's signals even if they contradict the traffic signals. Answer: C. Follow the traffic control officer's signals even if they contradict the traffic signals. Officers may override traffic signals to manage traffic flow or respond to emergencies. Question 95. What is the correct procedure for making a left turn from a two-way street onto a one-way street? A. Turn from the right lane of the two-way street into any lane of the one-way street that is safely open. B. Approach the turn in the left lane and turn into the leftmost lane of the one-way street. C. Make the turn from the center of the intersection, regardless of lanes. Answer: B. Approach the turn in the left lane and turn into the leftmost lane of the one-way street. This ensures the turn is made safely and legally. Question 96. What action should you take when approaching a vehicle with a flashing yellow light, such as a tow truck or roadside assistance vehicle? A. Speed up to pass the vehicle quickly and reduce road congestion. B. Move over to an adjacent lane if safe and slow down when passing. C. Continue at your current speed, but honk to acknowledge the vehicle. Answer: B. Move over to an adjacent lane if safe and slow down when passing. This is similar to the move over law, promoting safety for roadside workers. Question 97. In case of a tire blowout, what is the most important thing a driver should do to maintain control of the vehicle? A. Immediately pull over to the side of the road. B. Brake hard and steer towards the direction of the skid. C. Keep the vehicle moving straight and gradually slow down before pulling over. Answer: C. Keep the vehicle moving straight and gradually slow down before pulling over. This helps maintain control and prevent a sudden loss of vehicle stability. Question 98. When is it permissible to drive in a carpool (HOV) lane? A. During off-peak hours for any vehicle. B. When you meet the minimum passenger requirements as posted. C. If you are late to an appointment and traffic is heavy. Answer: B. When you meet the minimum passenger requirements as posted. HOV lanes are designed to reduce congestion by requiring vehicles to carry a certain number of passengers. Question 99. What is the best practice when parking your vehicle on a downhill slope? A. Turn your wheels away from the curb. B. Keep your wheels straight. C. Turn your wheels toward the curb or roadside. Answer: C. Turn your wheels toward the curb or roadside. This prevents the car from rolling into traffic if the brakes fail.